morning, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Nor. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Deb. Hi, Casey. Good morning, Holly. So, a little bit of a late start, but the feeders are still out and about. Good morning, Cynthia. It's Cricket getting breakfast. Good morning, Ashley. Hi, Jenny. Oh, Hutch. Are you still waiting on breakfast? Hi, silly boy. Hi, Hutch. Yeah. Hutch is an African serval. He's on the same route that Cricket is on, so he'll be getting breakfast here in a moment. One track mind. What I was gonna do is go see Armani, because today is Armani's 22nd birthday. There's Beecher. Hi, Beach. And then we could always backtrack and see some of the other cats again. Hi, sir. Here's Beecher. Beecher's also on the same route as Hutch and Cricket, so they all know the food is a-coming. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. We are just getting started. I was up at food prep talking to Lauren and Catherine, trying to figure out the plan for today, and I believe Dr. Justin is out of town or off today, so we won't have a typical medical Monday. I believe, though, that the baby Bobs might be due for vaccines, so that potentially might be something that happens later today. So I figured we would come out and say hello to Armani, since it's her big day. 22 years old. If you times that by 6, that's what she would be like in human years. Very old lady. Still looks great for her age, though. Hi. Ow. Ow. Hi. Hi. Got a lot to say? Whoa. Hi. Birthday girl. She'll probably get some extra birthday treats later. It's looking like starting around noon we'll have our typical crazy rain, so I wanted to make sure I got out early this morning. See if I can come over this way. She's just so blasted by sunlight right now. Hi. You hear, I think it's Cindy. Somebody's coming this way with her food. Maybe we'll watch Armani have breakfast. She doesn't usually eat so fast that it makes her sick like some of the other cats when I stand around watching them eat, but what do you think? Look at those beautiful eyes. Yep, we've got a couple special birthdays coming up the rest of this month, because Kali and Keisha are coming up. We post all of those on our main Facebook page. I usually have them scheduled for early in the morning. Yeah, it's a birthday girl. See, I'm just ready for breakfast. Oh, happy birthday to your husband. Thanks to everybody answering questions. When I'm driving, I'm not looking at my phone. And when I'm this close to a cat, I'm keeping my eye on that cat. So this is our birthday girl, getting her steps in before breakfast. Oh, that was a quick turn. So you can see where she's walking back and forth in front of. Do you see that extra box that's extended off the side of her enclosure? That is
her feeding lockout, and so she's always excited to be near the feeding lockout because that means food. So it looks like it's Bonnie and Abby. It's Armani's 22nd birthday, so breakfast better be good. Yeah, so you guys get to give her birthday breakfast. I know. It's very exciting. Yeah.
You've been drinking for a whole year already? Goodness.
So this is Bonnie. Bonnie is a master keeper. And then Abby. Abby's our level 5 intern. And she is observing and training in the big cat feeding.
Chicken and red today.
Thank you to the 2 people that have donated.
Candles.
See, she'll probably earn extra treats later too, I told her. Like, don't you worry about that. And so you can see the door is down. Aww.
Happy birthday, dear mommy.
And that way Bonnie can get the food in safely, and then she'll open the door. Great job. So what did she get today?
Chicken and red.
Chicken and red. So red, we call red, but it's beef.
There might be a little bit of mush in there too.
A little pork. Oh, she got it all today then.
She got it all cut up real small and nice.
Feeding time's our best time to get a really good eye on the entire cat. I mean, she's pretty social. Some of the cats, though, that kind of just come out to eat and then they go hide and sleep all day. This is our best time to observe them. Are they chewing okay? Are they limping? Do they have any hot spots?
So good for her.
Yeah, she looks amazing for, she'd be well over 100. And for Armani, we have to cut her food pretty small, and we kind of spread it around her plate because we don't want her to eat too fast. She's prone to eating very quickly and then throwing it back up, which isn't pleasant. Lots of cats at home usually do that too, but
Have a good birthday, and we'll see you later. I gotta go feed Natalia.
that extra layer of chicken wire that you see there, that is to ward off any birds or predators that might want to come try to steal the food. A hot spot would be if she was like over grooming and she was missing hair and her skin would be exposed, and it could be red or bloody or infected. It's pretty common in a lot of animals, but it's usually like an allergy that can cause that. Perfection gets them from time to time, which is why she's on meds. So again, this is just Armani Leopard. It's her 22nd birthday today, and she is getting a smorgasbord for breakfast. It is still breakfast time here. We feed every day between 8 and 9. We have just under, oh hey Natalie, we have just under 60 cats on 67 acres. Just the birthday girl breakfast. As I mentioned, if you're just joining, we're not doing our typical medical Monday. We may have to vaccinate the baby Bobs today, but I have not heard the plan on that. Let's see. See if we can come on this side. This may be better. Nope. Good job, lady. Thank you for asking that, Helen. As I've been explaining, this is just her feeding lockout. It's just an extra box off the side of each enclosure. It helps us tremendously if we do ever need to trap or transport the cats or even give them vaccines and medications. We can call them into this feeding lockout. But you can see there's an open door directly behind her, and that goes to her much larger enclosure. She is a... Oh yeah, always. Always a clean plate club, aren't ya? Yeah. And she actually has an even larger enclosure now because we've connected her to Mac's old cage. So she has access to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bubbles now. Each bubble's between 12 and 800 square feet.
Good job, lady. She's like, oh, I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you. See if there's more good stuff. Is there more good stuff? Good job, baby girl.
So the life of a captive wildcat, they get very excited for breakfast time, and then they get breakfast, and then after that they typically go off somewhere and find a good place to groom, and they'll groom for a while, and then they'll find a great place to nap, and they sleep for like 15 plus hours a day.
Yeah, don't ya?
Her favorite cat nap spot is actually up on top of that den hilltop that you see in the background there. She loves that. So again, we feed all of our cats once a day between 8 and 9 a.m. And then throughout the day they get lots of treats and sickles. They get operant conditioning sessions, all kinds of enrichment, paper enrichment, sickles. These cats were born in cages, so they can never go free, so we try our hardest to make sure that we enrich their lives as much as possible. In the wild, they live maybe 10 to 12 years in captivity with proper health care and proper nutrition. They can usually double that, but not without their fair share of ailments. We see a lot of arthritis, especially the cats that were cruelly declawed before arriving here.
What are we thinking we're gonna do next, birthday girl?
Well, in the wild, cats might only eat a couple times a week, so I think feeding them once daily is more than sufficient. Depending on the breed, species, their age, any other types of ailments. Some of these cats are quite old, don't have a lot of teeth left. So that all factors into how much they eat each day.
Hey Carol, good morning. So we're just saying hello to Armani Leopard here. She is 22 years old today. Today she's the birthday girl. And she just got breakfast. Yeah, you did. You got the breakfast. So now she's starting to groom, and we'll see where she's gonna settle down for today. I'm thinking the hilltop den.
So you can see she's showing you how our enclosures work. She just walked through an open guillotine door. And now from there, she can either decide to go up onto her hilltop. Here's another feeding lockout. Or she's really gonna give you the tour. She now has access to the enclosure behind her enclosure. So she can walk herself through this tunnel.
Where are we going? Got lots of room to explore.
This used to be Matt Cougar's enclosure, and she's got access to this area now. In the background you can see Natalia. I didn't want to walk back to Natalia right away because I wanted to make sure she ate her breakfast, but we'll definitely go say hi to her. Natalia's up getting her steps in. Kind of one of those sad behaviors. Oh, she's getting her log.
You're scratching your log.
Ow. Right, time to go potty. You're censored by the tree, so that's good. We don't want to shame any cats. But Natalia's pretty notorious for after breakfast, before and after breakfast. She does a lot of walking in circles. She was born and raised in a zoo, so. Hi, can we come say hi? This is Natalia. Yeah, are you gonna throw your neighbor a birthday party? Be the honored guest? She really likes this little platform lately. She likes to hang out up there. You can see that Natalia is a little bit fluffier than Armani. She is a very rare Amur leopard, so she would be native to much colder regions than Armani would. Thank you again to the 2 people that have donated and everybody that's asking questions and answering questions. I really appreciate when you guys ask thoughtful questions instead of jumping to conclusions about whatever you think you're seeing. That's the thing I always see is people attacking us about our enclosures, but all you gotta do is ask and we'll explain. Good morning, everybody joining. I think we've been shared with explore.org, which we have a lot of awesome Explore cameras around our property. You can watch Nikita, our lioness. We've got 2 adorable baby Bobcats that are in our rehab and release program. There's a kitten cabana camera, but I believe there aren't kittens in there today because we're doing some maintenance in there. You can also watch Miss Kali. She's a female tiger that is out on our vacation rotation. You're awfully gorgeous, girl. Thank you, Deb. Yep, bigcatcams.com will send you to all of our cameras around property. And if you can't get enough of these big cats, we have 2 YouTube channels that would just give you endless amounts of videos of these cats. Go to bigcattv.com. I believe we're at over 900,000 subscribers. We're trying to get to 1 million, so please go subscribe to that. And then we also have dailybigcat.com, and that is going to be where all of these lives are posted. Anything that Carol does gets posted there. I believe our 360s are still going there. We also have show channels right here on our Facebook page. All of these lives go to facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout as well. So there's really no excuse for you to not see videos of these cats. Again, this is Natalia. I wonder if she'll let me walk around the other side. Maybe so we can see more than just her cute fluffy tail. And these post automatically when I shut them down, so if you come in the middle or you ever miss something, you can always rewatch. We're not doing a medical Monday today as far as I know, because I believe Dr. Justin's out of town. But we might have something with the babies later. I haven't heard yet. Can we just come say hi to this end? So you can see I'm walking around her enclosure. Pretty. I know. We came around to the bitey end. I saw some really cute videos and screenshots. I gave some blood sickles to Cinder and Ash, the rehab Bobcats, yesterday. They did not quite know what to do with them, but it was pretty adorable. Oh no, where are we going? I thought we'd hang out. Natalia has an air-conditioned den, which is that big den right there. And she has actually been spending quite a bit of time in it lately, so. Hi, I know. She's like, go away, lady. Go away, lady. Saw somebody ask if she does operant conditioning, and she does. Rebecca is her trainer, We do assign senior keepers and master keepers to specific cats that we would like for them to work with. And operant conditioning is a very simple training program. We're not making them do tricks or anything ridiculous. We're just basically earning their trust, and with that they get treats. So generally we just teach them that when we call them, they come over to the side of the cage. Hi, baby girl. I know. We can also ask them to lay down.
Where are you going?
If you guys are just joining, we had a little drive-by hello of Hutch and Beecher, but we came over to see Armani because it was her birthday. Ooh. And then we went to the next door neighbor here, which is Natalia. She just really wants to show off her floofy tail to us. That noise you're hearing is her air conditioning unit. Yeah, Paul, when I gave the blood sickles to the babies yesterday, they were like batting them around and just didn't really know what to do with them. They wound up using them as like pillows for a while. And then by the time they started to almost totally melt away is when they started licking them, so.
All right, should we leave ya?
Should we go see your neighbor? Can anybody tell me if Nikita is in a good place? I can walk over and see Nikita. Natalie, who I believe is in the comments still, sent me just the cutest artwork of Nikita. And I have it uploading to Amazon right now. I think it's already on Teespring Live, but we'll put out some ads and share some new merchandise with Nikita soon. I think you guys will really like it. It's very awesome. Let's go see. So Nikita, our only lion, lives over here. I think somebody asked, how do we determine who needs an AC unit? Most of the cats that live here actually are from more of like a warmer tropical environment, but the ones that aren't and should be in colder regions, like our Canada Lynx and our more leopard, they get the AC units. But we have portable AC units thanks to a couple of really amazing donors. So as the cats age and get older, sometimes they might require a fan or an AC unit, and that's just kind of a case-by-case basis. It's always a little different.
Where'd our lady go? All the way in the back. Let's see.
I don't know if I've ever shown you guys. I think I might have, but Howard had this sign created. Pretty powerful statement, and it's right here on the corner of Miss Nikita's enclosure now.
All the way in the back digesting her food.
Snoozing away. I don't want to startle her. She's very, very asleep though. Hi, Mama. You see me? Okay, good. I don't want to startle a sleeping lion. Pretty sure that's like the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, I don't want to startle ya.
So here's Nikita. And she's one of the ones I mentioned that does have a camera on her 24/7. Very sleepy though. This is what happens when I get out after breakfast. This is after breakfast, Nikita.
Very sleepy lady. Yeah, I'm still here.
Good morning, everybody. If I've missed any questions you guys have asked, feel free to ask again. We've been live for a little bit. Armani's 22nd birthday today. We saw Natalia. Now we're here with Nikita. I try to start my lives a little early recently because there's so many people that, you know, come in halfway or almost all the way at the end. So I try to just get it rolling so people can join in. Mary, we just have a camera on her. It's not an intrusive thing. It's just at the top corner of her enclosure, and it's because people find it really entertaining. She's actually a really silly cat sometimes. She plays with her toys, she roars. As cats age or get, you know, ailments, we like to keep an eye on them as well. Diana, the average age for wild cats in the wild is usually maybe 10 to 12 years. We have a lot of cats that are 15 or 20 or older, but that's for obvious reasons. We have health care. They don't get health care in the wild. If what they're hunting hurts them, or they get a bad tooth, or they injure a leg, that can be the end of them. Good morning to everybody that's new. If you're brand new and this is the first time you've watched a live at Big Cat, let me know in the comments. I like to read through all the comments when I get back to my desk, and I try to answer any questions that people might have. And I also like to see names and faces. Yes, Carol, Nikita is our largest cat at the sanctuary. I believe she weighed in around 426 when she was seen in the hospital a few weeks ago. We've had tigers that were larger. Tigers are actually, in the wild, they're usually the largest cat. They can be up over 700 pounds.
Hi. You want to come say hello? You want to come say hello? No. You're new for the big cats, but you usually see the kittens. Gotcha. Yep, Monday through Thursday I try to do a morning walkabout like this to show you guys some of the cats you don't normally get to see, or just get a little bit closer than what you could if you came on a tour. But we do offer educational guided tours here. Welcome, Michelle. I know a lot of you, especially if we've been shared with Explore, a lot of you are used to watching the Explore.org cameras. We have 5 of those on our property. Mike and Kathy asking about more lions. We've talked about it. We're not opposed to taking more lions if and when. Hi, Raylo. Glad that you're with us. That they would need rescuing. We've put the offer out recently to a handful of different opportunities to help lions, but they seem to go to other facilities. That's a big yawn.
If you guys can't donate, something I love to mention is you don't have to donate money to help the big cats. You can share any of our live feeds or any of our photos, any of our posts on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and help us raise awareness on Instagram. Instagram's really guilty for people that like to pose with animals and, you know, lots of exotic things that just send the wrong message, and so I'm constantly fighting that. So helping in the comments on Instagram and Facebook, helping educate, all of that's really, really helpful to the cats. We also are a charity that you can choose if you shop on Amazon. Amazon has a Smile program, and essentially you shop smile.amazon.com instead of regular Amazon. It's all the exact same things, but when you're checking out, you can choose a charity of your choice, and then you can choose Big Cat Rescue. And Amazon donates 0.5% of your purchase to the cats. And that has added up to a lot, and that's something you can do totally for free. If you're already out there shopping for whatever, just tack on the Smile charity, and the big cats reap the benefits. Michelle, we are in Tampa, Florida, in the Citrus Park area. Yeah, I know everybody really, really loves lions, and I'm with you. I actually moved here to work with lions, and unfortunately by the time I worked my way up in the program, both of our male lions are gone.
Miss Nikki, she's our girl. She's our only lion right now.
She's over 18 years old at this point. Thank you to everybody that uses Amazon Smile. That is just really, really helpful. Amazon Prime Day is usually in early to mid-July. They don't announce it until it's happening practically. But if you're out there shopping for Prime Day this year, please, please choose Big Cat Rescue for your charity. We're just getting Nikita bath time. Sorry, I'm crouched down and I'm trying to, sometimes the phone wants to focus on the wire and not the cat.
Some silly faces.
I'm not sure if there are more tigers in need of rescue than lions at this point. We've recently discussed that actually the cub petting industry seems to kind of be making a bit of a switch, where more people are trying to be interested in petting and holding and seeing lions than they even are tigers. So I'm sure it's a problem for both. Which is terrible. If you are new to us, definitely check out cubabuse.com. It really explains to you why paying to hold or play or touch any kind of wild animal, but obviously we concentrate on big cats, it's just not a good thing to do. It sends the wrong message. It sends these cats into a life of abuse, and they end up in three places. They're either end up as pets, parts, or props. And none of those are a good life for a wild cat.
Lady.
We're just having a big old Nikita bath time session right now. Good morning, Karen.
Hi, yeah, I'm still here. I know.
I agree, Sherry. Roadside zoos are really just such an issue in this country. Paying to see animals in somebody's backyard menagerie or at a truck stop or a mall or any of that, I mean, you gotta ask yourself some questions about what kind of life are these animals leading. Here at Big Cat, we do not think that breeding for life in cages is the answer, so we would like to encourage you guys to only support accredited sanctuaries. We're accredited by the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. And we don't do any buying, selling, trading, breeding, or touching any of the big cats here. Manicure time now. Sadly, Nikita has pretty bad arthritis. She was badly declawed as a cub by the drug dealer that owned her. She's over 18 years old now, so of course that catches up. So she's now on my evening meds route.
I just don't think I can squat down like that anymore. Let's try a different angle. There we go. I know. Now you got a leaf in front of your face. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Disrupting your bath.
Yeah, we see that a lot with smaller cats, that people try to get them as pets because they're so tiny and adorable. Servals and caracals especially. Savannah cat hybrids.
Yeah.
Looks like we have a lot of awesome supporters. the comments today. It's been a long Nikita bath. Well, as I mentioned earlier, you guys can always rewatch these lives. They post automatically in 3 places. So our main Facebook page, also our show channel, facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout, and dailybigcat.com is the YouTube channel. Today is Miss Armani Leopard's 22nd birthday, so we hung with her, and Master Keeper Bonnie sang to her while giving her breakfast. So, if you guys want to hang with me, it might be kind of a boring little drive for a moment, but I'm heading back to my office, so guess who I have to drive by to get to my office? Hoover. He was out being silly this morning. He's probably back in a den, but we can at least say hi to him if you guys want to hang with me for a minute. I'll be totally honest, I have not gotten any kind of update on Sylvester from Holly. I feel like she's been updating the group maybe, but I myself haven't seen anything to answer that. So we're just walking all the way back around Nikita. I gotta find where I left my cart. Now that I'm walking, I'm not reading, so thank you again everybody who helps me out in the comments. You guys are awesome. Let's see. There it is. I feel like I saw somebody maybe asked about Alethea. She's doing really great. She's a true little wildcat. She is really, the only thing she likes to eat is whole prey. But she's doing really good coming out of her shell, being a lot more active to everybody. She seemed happy that Hutch was home. And we definitely haven't started operant conditioning with her yet, but that's because, you know, right now we're just getting her used to our presence and eating and all that kind of stuff. She's not exactly food motivated at the moment, so, but she's doing really, really good. I took photos of her for the first time last week. We're going the long way. This is the way past Nikita out to our outback vacation rotation area. Yeah, she's doing really well. So starting mid this week, you'll probably start seeing a lot more photos of Alethea on our Instagram page. What kind of whole prey? A little bit of everything. So this is our vacation rotation for anybody who's brand new to us. This is where Kali is spending at least 2 weeks, if not a month. I don't know if we've decided on her because she should be moving to Tiger Lake. And it's going to be all about timing with weather and mowing and all that good stuff. The only whole prey that we feed here that is live is only for our rehab bobcats. We don't think it's necessary to give them live prey when they're never going free, but our rehab bobcats have to because that's a requirement in order for them to go free. There's Kali. Oh, camera went rogue. And again, these are the Explore.org cameras that are on our property, so you can definitely watch Kali. Hi, baby girl. Did you already get breakfast? Steph, I'm not sure why Jinx would need to come around. He's awesome. He's actually been settled in for more than 4 years here. He's just new to the public because we weren't able to share them. They were witness protection cats. You want to go out in the big section? Come on, let's go. So if you're watching the Explore camera for the vacation area, you'll see Miss Kali following me on the cart. You want to go down and see Hoover?
Yeah, Hoover's still out. That's awesome. Let's go see Hoovy.
Yeah, Hoover's out on the move. Hi, handsome. Hi. I told you I'd come back. Oh. So this is Hoover. He's gonna be the last cat we see today. Hi, handsome.
That was very nice, Jeff. Thank you. That was very nice, Jeff. Hoover and that curly tail.
You might see him get sneaky. He likes to get very sneaky with me and my camera in the morning. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going?
You been flirting with Amanda?
Yeah.
I think she's been liking to flirt with you too. Oh, handsome man. See where he's gonna go.
Oh, just playing ring around the den.
Oh, are you going in the den? No, we just got here. We just got here.
All right. Oh, did you hear him? Oh, he's really talking it up. All right, let's go around the corner. Cully's rolling around across the street.
Hi.
You're so goofy. You're so goofy.
Hi, sneaky boy. What are you talking about? Look at that smile.
Look at that smile. So this is Hoover. If you guys are brand new to us, Hoover was rescued from the circus life in Peru. He was our international superstar. Poor guy has been riddled with health problems though, and has spent a lot of time going in and out of our hospital in the last couple of years that he's been here. But he's definitely a fan favorite. He's a fighter. He's very, very stubborn. A lot of times he prefers to eat breakfast in bed and upside down, and he's very, very picky eater. But it's kind of strange because he'll go from eating, you know, a couple pounds one day to like 12 pounds the next, and then he'll refuse to eat anything but one piece of meat for a few days.
You moving that tail?
He is capable of uncurling and recurling his tail. I've witnessed it, and I've got it captured on camera. And for everybody who keeps asking about the Guatemala tigers, I have no new update on that. I think the soonest we may see them would be August, so late summer. His toe is healing really well.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we did a long live today. I figured since we weren't having medical Monday, and usually that consists of me standing for several hours filming a medical procedure, that we'd do a nice long walkabout. If you guys joined in late though, you did get to see Hutch and Beecher, Armani, Natalia, Nikita. Now we're out here with Hoover. Thank you, Paul. I hope you have an awesome week too. Just really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much to the 4 people that donated, and everybody helping answer questions, everybody sharing these lives. That alerts Facebook that we're doing something people like.
If I leave, will you come back out? So stubborn. So stubborn.
And welcome to everybody who was brand new. You can always set your notifications and have Facebook alert you when we go live. We pretty much go live for anything that we think might be interesting for you guys. So thank you Natalie. Vancouver and his nap time face is telling us all that it's about time to get to work. Alright everybody, well thank you. I'm sure I will be seeing you guys again soon.
Bye, Hoovie.
Little love bug.